welcome. We're back. I was debating whether or not to just skip. I would do some save. Now, no. I'm just letting somewhere around to see how this fucking game's end, and then going back, because I really want to see how this game ends, and I really want to do. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm sure. Moths bounced against your window, attracted by the light of your room. A siren call in the slowly darkening sky. Just as the day was coming to an end, so too would summer. Liz would be moved back into the dorms before long. Luckily, Lee had been able to stay for a short trip before her own new journey began. She'd officially been accepted to her first choice college a few weeks ago. This is her last chance to see you all in person for... You flicked through the plans for the next few months, realizing that you didn't even know when you'd have the next opportunity for everyone to be in the same place again. It was hard to think that you'd be seeing even less of your cousin going forward, but you were delighted that she was pursuing her dreams. While you were still with each other, your family was going to have dinner together. As ever, the Holders were tagging along too. Is Kai over there? Chinese? I know. It's typical for Chinese. I'm gonna do a buffet. I'm gonna do a buffet. It was summer your family had always enjoyed going ever since you and Liz were tiny. The long-standing connection made a fitting location for a final meal out before Liz and Lee set off again. Technically, you were getting ready to go out, though your mind was only half on the task. It was a pleasantly warm evening, the kind that optimized the vacation feeling, and you were in no mood to spoil it by rushing around. While idly gazing at your room, you spotted a small cluster of unopened envelopes. Some has been left for you by a parent earlier. You headed over to the table to flick through for anything of interest. As a child, any correspondence felt exciting due to its variety. You recognize now that most of it was mundane, but you were checking any mail you got regularly of late. There was something you were expecting. You stopped at a crisp, white envelope, the logo proudly proclaiming the sender, the school you applied to. I took it. Oh my breath! This next step would take nerve. You close your eyes as you breathe deep, the air slipping through your lips as you open your eyes once more. You pulled apart the glue flap on the front of the envelope and extracted the letter. Oh, I see something. Your eyes darted over the message, rushing past the pleasantries to get to the heart of the matter. The blood pounding in your ears deafened you to the world outside that was contained within these letters. Your heart skidded to a halt as you read your verdict. You've been accepted! You were ecstatic! Oh my... Oh, look at you! Bouncing on the balls of your feet, you pressed the letter to your chest as your excitement bubbled over. You had to tell your family right away. Obviously. You tore down the stairs, your feet barely touching the ground as you leapt from one step to another. Flying by. Your arrival, which compensated for excessive speed by creating a riot of noise, caught Mom's attention. Ah, oh. That skipped. I actually pressed auto. Okay. Someone's hungry. Her eyes were twinkling, amused as she let you catch your breath. So, what's the wish for? I got into college. Mom whooped, holding out a hand for a high five.
You're fantastic.
Nice, Jamie. The commotion had summoned the other woman from various corners of the house. Liz looked up from her book, grinning as Lee hurried over. Ma swept from the side, wrapping an arm around your shoulders and squeezing you tight.
Good job.
That's wonderful, sweetie. Hey, let me in on that hug. She wrapped her arms around you both without waiting for invitation. Liz, her book neatly banded on the floor, tapped her hands in applause as she walked up to you. And her hat! Good job, Jamie. I knew you could do it. Liz didn't hide her excitement, openly jumping for doors. She treated you to thunderous applause. Seriously? It's amazing! You're gonna be amazing! Oh my, I can't believe it! Oh, I missed something. That's nice, but you should just stand there. Yeah, there's room for everyone. Your moms opened up the hug, both keeping an arm around you as they held out another. Fuck, dude. As they each held out another to invite Liz and Lee in. Giggling, Lee drove into the hug. Liz rolled her eyes but allowed herself to be back into the group hug. Your mom squeezed everyone together tightly. Mom's long hair brushed against your face as she turned to check the clock. Aww. We could take this party on the road. We gotta head out for dinner soon. Nodding, you were aware that your attempts to finish getting ready had been cast aside in favor of congratulating you. I have a couple of more things first. It won't take long, though. You hurried back upstairs. Through getting ready to go out was the issue at hand, you couldn't stop your thoughts from drifting back to the future. Your mind was buzzing over the news you received and everything that would soon unfurl. Everyone piled through the car. While it was marketed as being super to hold 5 people, in practice it made for a tight fit. Your mom sitting in the front were fine. You, Liz, and Lee were squished in the back. Lee in the middle, wedged between you and your sister. But Mom was an excellent timekeeper. Thanks to her efforts, he pulled up near the restaurant on time. The process of getting out of the car was slightly easier than squeezing into it, with much less coordination required to release seatbelts than to secure them. You gave Lee a hand as she clambered out from the middle seat, then headed into the building as a group. A waiter greeting you as you entered. Ma let him know how many of you would be there in total, and he went to arrange a table that met your needs. He returned promptly to guide you to your seats. You perched comfortably in your chair, your head held aloft as if buoyed by today's good fortune. Dude, I have never heard metaphor. Or just the imagery of it. Like, what? Huh? Your family settled down around you, all cheerful and looking forward to the evening ahead. Your drinks ordered had just been taken with the Holdens coming through the door. They were pointed in your direction. Though with Mom waving an arm in the area, it was hardly necessary. Cove and Mr. Holden came. Oh, Kyra's not here! He came to join you at the table. As greetings were being exchanged, Cove took a seat opposite your mom, and Holden took the free seat next to him. It's great to see you. Like, make it. Hey everyone, you wouldn't believe how hungry I am. You came to the right place then. There was some laughter, though Liz groaned painfully, shaking her head at Mom's sense of humor. Growing up, she'd had to complain, and Mom would have responded by making the comment. Liz had mellowed over the years, but she still would have shoved despairing at Mom's jokes. Her reaction to them had become a joke in its own right. Menus were soon passed around, and a temporary hush filled the table as everyone read. It didn't last long, punctured by comments about what people had eaten here before, and light chatter about what people were considering tonight. Once the waiters had disappeared with their orders, Cliff piped up.
Okay.
Oh, I fucking knew it! Okay, so, I got some good news. Kyra's making a trip out here tomorrow. Cove nodded, turning from his father to the rest of the table. Yeah, we talked about it and figured it was a good time for everyone.
Very nice.
Oh, that's great! I can't believe it. I get to meet Kyra. Everyone reacted positively to the news, though Ma looked wistful. Following on. Here we are having a big meal with Daddy. If we waited a day, she could have joined us. Mom patted Ma on the back, gently nudging her from the realm of possibilities and what ifs and back to the evening that was going so well. Turn up, dear. Lee and Liz will still be here tomorrow. We just have to throw another get together and keep the fun train chugging along. Mom smiled warmly, taking Mom's hands in hers. Oh, look at them! I love the lesbians! Look at them! They're so good! That's true. There's plenty to celebrate right now. But there will be more good news and good times on the horizon. Right. Speaking of, that's not all we got either. He hold his eyes for a light as he sat up straight in his chair, face angled towards his son. He barely let a beat go by before nudging Cove with his elbow, pushing him to follow up the announcement. He has the very picture of a proud papa. Cove shied from the limelight, ducking his head down and staring at his lap as he spoke. Well, it's just I've switched over to working full time instead of part time because I'm looking for apartments you can choose from. He flicked his gaze up at everyone around the table, a smile creeping over his face. I'll be pretty busy going forward. Mr. Holding gripped on one of Cove's shoulders to give a loving shake. His excitement couldn't be contained. Incredible! Cove's actually gonna make it to adulthood. It's a miracle. Whoa. Oh, now. What is... I'm gonna assume that's just like he's excited that he's reaching adulthood and stuff. But that has the implication that Cove's suicidal. So I'm just okay. Okay, that's a weird way to put it. So Holton leaned back in his chair, staring up at the ceiling in mock wonder. I was convinced I'd be able to wear a kid all the way to this point, but thankfully I got lucked out and got the best boy Dad could have asked for. God. Cove blinked his vision with his eyes on the side of his face, temporarily blocking his father from sight. Despite his genuine bashfulness, which left him unable to meet anyone's eyes after the attention thrusted his way, he was happy. Thanks. I was really lucky too. You're a good dad. Come here! Mr. Holden threw an arm around Cove's neck, pulling him to a close of a hug as the seating allowed. He rubbed his cheeks on the top of his son's head while Cove chuckled, accepting the affection with good humor. Molly Nora whispered in your ear, her fingertips brushing against your cheek. Would you like to tell Cove Mr. Holden what you told earlier? Sure. Hold up. Why is 2 no, but this is solemn? Yeah, sure. As the spotlight thrust on the cone dimmed, he said this is as good as time as any to make your own announcement. Can I share some news too? Of course. I got my acceptance letter today. I'll be going to college soon. Someone gives you a thumbs up.
Good kid.
Ah, impressive. You're a good kid. The world's your oyster. Alright. Now, Cove. Okay, good. No confessions. We're good. Cove smiled at you from the other end of the table.
Cool.
That's cool. You look around at the faces of the company here. You've been on this journey with everyone here over the years. Seen them falter, grow, and they had watched you go through the same. Now you were striking out on a new path. Cove was leaving his family home, and Liz was heading back to college while Lee was studying hers. You were all heading in different directions, to different destinations, some near, some far. But it wouldn't be long until you were all going your own way. Oh, dude, personally, I would be bittersweet. I would be... I am a pessimistic at heart, but you held your head aloft as you looked forward, literally, metaphorically. It was amazing how far you had come. You were sure that you would face each other, that face each day that came head on, knowing that you had people who cared about you. Fuck! No! Okay, hold up. Hold the fuck up. That you had people who cared about you, backing you up, even if it was from a distance. That's sweet. I never had that. Okay. You couldn't wait to see what happened next. Things relaxed and you took a sip of your drink. We idly tapped the table and got your attention. So excited to try this place. I haven't been here a long time. I hope this is as good as I remember. All the restaurants in the area are pretty top notch in my humble opinion. We'll see. It was a challenge issued. Liz carried herself like some sort of professional food critic and Mom snorted. Tough crowd. Jeez, Liz. I giggled chatting as well, much to Liz's embarrassment. That's right, Liz. Lizzie, jeez. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm gonna, because they're both options, I'm gonna pick this one. Why does your family like this? Jeez. Everyone burst out laughing besides Liz, of course. She's smart. No one could ever accuse your family of being no fun. Oh, night fell soon after everyone finished their meals, but before you knew it, you were standing in the parking lot saying goodbyes and packing up the cars to go home. After the last of the chores were done, your family spent some more time together. The rest of the night felt like it was going by in a blink of an eye, and somehow the time came to retire to your room to sleep. You pulled your covers under your chin. I cannot read. I am blind and gay. Get me the fuck out of here. Hold on. I'm gonna drink some water. Let me. Okay. You pulled your covers up under Shimmer dyslexic. How dare you? Oh, I'm just a little guy. So Nintendo, I did skip the like little moments and stuff, but I'll be going back to it after I finish the game. I just want to see how it ends. This is the end of the game. Kyra's coming tomorrow. No. Hey, whoa. Kyra's coming. Kyra's gonna be here. Kyra's gonna be here. Let's not be. Oh wait, we get to see what they did to her. Hold up, she I don't know. Holden doesn't even look fucking different. That's your baby girl. What are you talking about? Okay, you pulled the covers up under your chin and settled down for the night, getting warm and cozy. With the sounds of the ocean waves crashing a little way away. You relax into your pillow and let out a deep breath. It was long before your eyes were growing heavy and you just dropped into a peaceful sleep. The next morning, you woke slowly from a comfortable dream, finding yourself safe and warm and tucked in bed. With a small stretch, you open your eyes to see the sun shining in through the window. After waking a little more and getting ready, you head downstairs to find your family all gathered around the kitchen table. Good morning. You greeted them all, seeming a chorus of good morning back in return. You nodded in acknowledgement as you head into the kitchen to find some breakfast. A knock at the door caught your attention and curiosity pulled you to follow several steps behind Mom as you went to answer it. Chitano! Look at your baby girl! Look at her! Chitano, what did I fucking say, man? And they did nothing to her. They didn't even do anything. Dude. No, not even! No, she's fine. Oh, the whole thing doesn't even look fucking different. I don't know why they changed the mom's designs. Cope was waiting there with both of his parents. Dude, look at him. He doesn't look fucking different. Morning.
Hello.
Hi there. Surprised at the sight, Devs knew. Dude. Mom paused a moment, and then she pulled Kyra into a big hug. Meanwhile, you approached the doorway, flashed a small smile at Cove. Kyra, it's been too long. I know, time's been flying. Kyra's gaze slid over to you. She waved. She looks so soft. I gotta point that out there. She looks so soft. Hi there, Jamie. Hey, welcome back. You waved. Kyra chuckled at your small wave. I'm glad to be back. Enough of standing around out there. Come on in. Mauve, soft. I don't know, dude. She's just like, whenever we saw her when we were in our teens, she looks so punk, so like rough. But now she looks soft. I don't know how to explain it. Mom moved aside to usher the group in and guided them to the living room. Before anyone could get settled in, Mom spoke up. You're all welcome to stay for breakfast. Yes, of course. We'll be thrilled to host you. Best girl's gone soft. What are you fucking talking about, dude? That's the best kind. Oh my god, dude. No. Get out of here. You got different priorities. There were eager nods. Hold on, fucking skip that. There were eager nods from Holden and Kyra, but Cove looked around the room, filled with familiar faces, before speaking up. Maybe, instead of staying here, why don't we go down to the beach? A serene picnic? I like the idea. So Holden crossed his arms and contemplated that idea happily. Excited, Kyra clapped her hands together. Yeah. Oh, we can make a day out of it. Might as well enjoy the ocean when we can. That sounds lovely, Cove. Everyone put in their own agreement with Cove's suggestion. Before long, both families dispersed, getting everything ready. Sandwiches had to be made, water, sunscreen towels, and more needed to be gathered and packed. An hour later, both of her family and Cove were walking down the old path to the beach. The morning was already turning into a bright and beautiful day. You honestly couldn't have asked for better weather for a beach trip. There seems to be only good weather. There is no fucking storms. No nothing. Which I would expect from a coastline. Absolutely no devastation. Dude, there are hurricanes every fucking year. And you're telling me this coastline doesn't have one? Crazy. Or thunderstorms. Or literally fucking anything. You're New York. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not looking at the logistics of it. The moment you laid your eyes on the full view of the ocean, you stopped and stood there, mesmerized. It didn't matter that you grew up there. That sight always filled you with wonder. That's Florida. This is Florida. Florida? Florida? Hey, Jamie? Huh?
So?
I was thinking about calling Terry and Miranda to see if they can come too. Everyone else is pretty much already here, so would your family mind? That'd be cool. I'll ask them. You were already so excited at the prospect of seeing your friends today that you immediately darted away in the direction your moms went. Behind you could hear the familiar sound of Cove laughing. I have a question. Would it be alright if Terry and Miranda came by? Yeah, dude, look at her being so fucking soft. Oh my shit, dude. Oh, I don't know how you don't see it. I don't see why not. I looked to Mom to see what she thought, and she nodded in agreement. Mom then shot a glance at Mr. Holden and Kyra, knowing that they had likely heard everything. Cliff, Kyra, what do you two think? The more the merrier.
Okay.
Of course. You're welcome with me. Thanks. Delighted, you nodded and turned on your heels. Cove was several feet away talking to Lee and Liz, likely about the same topic. With a big smile, you gave him thumbs up, and the two of them must have also approved, as Cove quickly got his phone and started making the calls. At that, you turned your attention to helping with the picnic setup. Unexpectedly, your phone started ringing. You dug it out, curious to see the caller ID. Feeling your heart jump with excitement, you answered the video call request. Derek! Wait. Hey, it's been a while. What? Oh my god, he has like a fucking cut. He has like the undercut. Oh my god. He was Cove's. Oh, I gotta figure out a voice for him. There's also Baxter, which is like very gay. Oh my god, he's so fucking. He's so omni. Anyway, what about Derek? Ugh, dude. All these bitches queer. Seriously? What's up? I was thinking if there was much deeper than than had been when you first met, but we still had the exact same amount of enthusiasm of a kid. We've been enjoying these crazy summer days. Yeah, I have. It's been great. Awesome. You know, catch me up on that. What about you? How's your summer been? You were beyond curious to know what Derek had been up to since the last time you spoke. He chuckled, noticing your invested tone. Honestly, I've just been slammed with stuff lately. College applications and scholarship inquiries. What else is new? What else new? But you're more toned now. You put. Oh! Chitano? 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 Hold up. Hold up. Are you not reading what I'm reading? What else is new? Well, I bet you're even more toned now. You flirted. Oh, it is the first option. Dude, I'm willing to veto this fucking option. If if you're in agreement. If you're in agreement, I'm willing to veto this option of flirting with Dexter. Because it's the first pick and I have to pick it. Sure? Veto? Veto? Veto or pick it? I need more confirmation than that. I need something. Wait, okay. Oh. That's reciprocated. That's reciprocated. Yo, that's reciprocated. Faintly, you heard a slight hitch in his breathing. You smirked. Dude. You're right about that one. I hope you see it in person sometime. He spoke so softly. It was. Dude, I can't take this seriously. I cannot take this seriously. I'm trying. Okay. He spoke so softly, it was like he was whispering it to you. There was no stopping the grin that grew on your face, and you could only hope no one asked what was so interesting. Dude, oh my shit. I hope so too. What about your family? Are your brothers being good? Yep. I cannot take this shit seriously. I cannot. Oh my god. My little brother's a little punks, but I guess they're doing alright. You both laughed at that. Mom and dad are fine. That's great. My mom's are too. You continue back to the surrounding. You smile warmly. Your family buzzing around. Towers were laid out, and chairs and umbrellas were being set up. Actually, I'm out with my moms right now. Liz and Lee are here visiting too. Oh. Sorry, that's fun. But if that's the deal, I'll let you get back to it. Are you sure? I don't mind. Uh-huh. I'm sure. I'm not about to lose your number. Okay. Bye. Bye, Jamie. Have a heck of a day. Hanging up, the conversation left you energized and in good spirits. It was exactly what you needed to make this day even better. We're down the Derek route. Oh my shit, dude. Oh my rats. Better than Cobb. Or Baxter. I also said yes to Baxter. Well, it was like, I don't know, dude, whatever. You hurried over to your mom's and helped put the rest of the food out. The moments you had noticed Cove at your side. So, what did they say? They're already headed over. Cool. Thanks for calling them.
No problem.
No problem. I'm glad I thought of it. They made us here later today. Shouldn't be too long. I can't wait. I thought this. I can wait. Once the setup was done, everyone got comfortable and dug into the food. You couldn't remember the last time breakfast tasted this good, but you attributed it to the gorgeous ocean view and soothing sea breeze. Morning swiftly gave away to afternoon, and a very recognizable face came walking down the shore. Baxter seemed momentarily surprised to see you all there. He pleasantly approached you with a wave. Hello there. I didn't mean to intrude on the party. No, he's more... I was coming down to get some fresh air. Oh, you didn't intrude on nothing, dear. You're welcome to join us. We brought plenty of towels and food and sunscreen. Yeah, you're one of the neighbors. Kick back and relax with us.
Thank you.
Well, I can't possibly say no to that. Thank you. Dude. If given the option, he would go to Cliff. Given the option, he would. And absolutely, he fucking would. Baxter's gave moved over to you and Cove. He smiled. Jamie, Cove, long time no see. Hi. You wait from where you leisurely sat, and Cove nodded. It was then that Baxter noticed the faces he didn't immediately recognize from around the neighborhood. He turned up his charm even more for the introductions. Excuse me, I'm Baxter Ward. I'm sorry we haven't met before. Oh! Nintendo, he's trying to steal Kyra from you. Nintendo? He's trying to steal Kyra. I thought it was gonna be Liz. I thought he was gonna talk to Liz first. Well, we're not technically from the area. I'm just visiting. I'm Cove's mom. A few giggles escapedly as she watched Baxter carefully. What's his attention to her now? She held out a hand. Hi, I'm Lee. Jamie and Liz's cousin. Baxter shook it and took a step back. Lee's room. I don't remember that. It's very nice to meet you both. After that, Baxter spent some time getting better acquainted with everyone, and Terry Miranda arrived excitedly. It took a moment to introduce the three, and the conversation shifted to what you all would do next.
In that case,
Volleyball! Yay! The gayest sport there is. Besides basketball. That's soccer. You kick it, you don't touch it. We can play volleyball now, there's enough of us. Well, we can play volleyball now, there's plenty of us. Could I? Oh no, she wasn't that, she was... Oh dude, I forgot what Miranda was. I played her last week. Oh, it's been a week already. Could I play? Of course. Miranda brightly delighted with this plan. Ma looked around to see if there were any other takers. I don't feel like playing. I'll have to change, but it'll be fun to watch. Girl, you can do it in that. Cliff, I'll bribe you if you let me if you don't call my fucking outs. I could be the ref. Might as well miss a thing. That ball is a good idea, but there should be something happening for those who aren't a fan. Oh, I have some crafting supplies I can use to make jewelry. We could use stuff we find around the beach to accentuate them.
really?
What? Really? I want to make a necklace.
That'd be great.
I'd be interested in trying my hand at that too.
Absolutely.
Number 2, crafting is my kind of party. I'd like to join, please. And thank you. I'll play volleyball. No, I want to play volleyball. You looked at Mom, ready to jump into the competitive mode. She looked thrilled to have you on board. Oh my rat, I'm so sorry. I coughed. It was so violent. I'm game to play some volleyball. Now that plans are settled, the group temporarily split into two.
Anyway.
Alright, sports stars. You gotta pick parties and then it's game over. So it's a 2-2? Or 3-3? He wasn't holding up the rest of you to deliberate and turned his attention to draw a makeshift court in the sand. Well? Actually, he walked over to you and hooked an arm around yours. You laughed. I want to be on Jamie's team. Oh, true! Hi! Good morning! Oh my god! Thank you! Merhaba mette you too. Merhaba. Did you? Oh, yeah. Oh, welcome back.
I just want mine to have a different simple syrup.
That's fine.
Because, I like different flavors.
But, and, me too. But apparently my stomach doesn't like the different
You
flavors.
just have to make yours organic.
Right.
Yeah. And not like store-bought organic. Fuck no. Like,
No,
know?
right. But even just the regular French thing, when I go out and order it, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, if you want it flavored.
I don't want it.
Oh.
It tastes fine.
Well, okay, cool. Well, I want my flavor.
Yeah.
I want...
Wait, it's too strong.
No, it's not too strong. It just have flavor.
No.
It just has...
It's like the lime margarita.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's
Like,
just lime.
yeah,
Lemon.
this is lemon.
Citrus.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's full, nice, but I need something else. Give me some mango. Give me some pineapple. Give me some, I don't know, cranberry. Fucking, hilarious. I'm not gonna say that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh. Oh.
Find it.
Hmm.
Could you hand me that the ice cream while you think?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
Because, man, I need to think hard on this.
So at the wedding,
Yeah.
my dad was double fisting some cups and was drunk.
Oh.
Yeah. To keep himself from crying because everybody else was crying.
Yep,
Aw.
indeed. Except for me and her.
Yes, because I smoked before. Oh, yeah, we didn't cry.
I was
I almost-
anxious. I wanted that shit to end. I
No,
was
for
like,
real.
hey, let's go.
I almost broke out. No, I made it too far.
No, same. I almost broke when I first saw you. I was like,
I'm
damn.
good.
I said, damn.
I just flipped this ice cream up in there.
How?
Kind of froze
Wait, where did you flip it to? Oh, where'd it land?
on me.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, it just stopped me off guard.
You do some self damage.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
Oh.
Poor baby.
But yeah, everybody was drunk before the wedding, apparently.
Oh, so they pre-gamed. They pre-gamed that bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, because everybody was trying to not cry and then still ended up crying.
My.
Apparently, Sean cried, and I didn't see it.
I did not see it either.
What? The boy? Oh,
Yes, he cried. I didn't see it.
yeah.
And baby, I also almost broke when Sean gave me the hug.
I'm done.
Oh, he tried to break me. I was like, oh, Sean didn't see.
That's funny.
Mm.
Yeah. After, I was like, all right, cool.
Right. Oh yeah. Then we just partied.
Yeah. I was like, can I sit down, please? Bro, oh my god. That shit started an hour fucking late. I was so pissed.
Me and her both.
Wait, why?
And I was there on time.
Me and her both were there on time.
It was
No,
because
they
the chair
weren't.
people, there
Sorry.
was something wrong with their van, so the chair people were late, so there's no chairs.
Oh. Oh.
Right.
It's. Oh, dude. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yes, and then it was out in Forney, which is like an hour from Arlington, basically.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friend just got married,
So,
so telling
they
me
were
about
coming
the
from wherever.
adventures.
Video day. I don't even know what probably is.
I'm dead.
Hey, dog.
You know who you looking at it.
Right. Hey, cause baby.
Because what is it hit for?
It should be for it was supposed to be for 200 because he was only putting in 10, but I put in my 10, so it should be 4. So we should get 2.
Well, that'd be nice.
Alright.
That'll be funny if y'all hit that also.
Because and he also did the all in one pretty much, where like he has to match all of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which you know, Jokic is easy.
Mm-hmm.
He just has to score 8 points. You know that one's easy. And then as we see the other one, I'm loving it. Call me Owens, please.
I'm dead.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm on okay. No, if it's parlay, I gotta show Granny.
You do. That was funny.
But yeah.
You almost broke also in the reception when you went to go grab your brother.
Oh, I did. Yeah. I'm gonna note that. I was like, because my mama was already broke before I even got to it. I was like, Mama, why are you not? I mean, you saw me pick her up. I had to revive her. She said.
You said.
In my arms.
You know what's funny? I turned around. I had to be talking to somebody. I just know y'all ended up on the floor. Y'all was dancing. I said,
Baby. She said, oh, knocked right there.
yeah, take a full 6 seconds. 8 seconds.
Baby, it then took like 8 seconds. I'm like, come on. She said, okay. Right, and then
y'all are killing me. You're killing me.
I'm over here playing Lifeline.
Right.
Oh, you're playing Apex! Dude, I'm not on! I was streaming.
Streaming? Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm about to finish this game and then I can finally be done with it soon.
What game are you playing?
It's a visual novel called Our Life. I did not realize it was a visual novel until I started playing it, so I was like, okay, I'll go finish it. To get you to know. You don't even like soft Kyra. Get the fuck out of here. You were like, oh, she's old. Like, dog! Look at her! Eat cereal! Shut up!
Look at her eat cereal.
Get the fuck out of here! Alright.
Like one of those story games.
What do you want?
No.
Wait.
I used to play it with, like...
Did you always have on?
Mm-hmm.
Do it quickly. Oh, that's like what's the other game that Doki Doki Literature Club and
I used for that. The apps like this.
And that one porn, well, not
Oh.
porn one, but sex one that I can't think of right now.
The what one?
Yes, baby, you know what I'm talking about.
The one I used to play was Hollywood,
Yeah.
and they got or like Hollywood Story or some shit like that.
No, yes, but no.
Mm-hmm.
It was because like it would turn into like a puzzle. It would turn to like a bejeweled like matching thing.
Right.
And you'd have to like match it within like a certain amount of time to like get their clothes off. Yes,
What?
I watched.
That is hilarious.
Yes, I watched the entire playthrough on YouTube. Who did it? It was one of Skydar's Minecraft friends. It was one of Skydar's Ross.
Honey Pop.
Yeah, Honey Pop. Thank you.
Yeah, Honey Pop, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, I was like, puzzle. Oh, and then they had like a cam girl game afterwards. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that was I got leaning that was technically on because of Minecraft.
Or
Yeah.
Roman showed me in 9th grade it was some short film and like short anime like what's the sex one?
Hentai. Okay.
Yes, but it was like some girl, and it was something about milk, and then it was just the screen just turned white, and then the girl was covered in it, and then it went back to doing something else. I can't remember for the life of me what that shit. I gotta ask them.
That's
In
hilarious.
ninth
I'm not
grade-
gonna ask.
Hilarious.
In
You
ninth
know how
grade
many
is fucking
questions
crazy.
they're about to ask you?
No,
No,
because
Baby,
they remember
baby,
them
baby,
showing
baby,
this to me.
And the thing is, they know Roman.
Oh, exactly. So now you should know.
What was her name?
Mia.
Mia.
I'm so supposed to have to give me the details, dog.
From
Oh my god.
from
hold
junior
on.
high. Junior high. She wore a fairy tale lanyard,
Oh yeah.
and she wore glasses.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I don't know.
Hold on. Baby, do you have her Instagram? I'll send it.
Yes.
Because I know I do too. I just can't think of it. What is her Instagram, baby?
Hold on, I'm about to send it to you.
Because I guess what around. Hold on, I gotta-
No, for real. Did. Bam. Bam. Sent.
Wait, so is this like a game or like no? This is a short film.
Yes.
A short.
It was
film.
on like YouTube.
Crazy.
Do you remember her?
Oh my god, she's so different.
Yep, they go by Roman now.
What are you two goobers?
Lemon.
Hi, Lemon. How are you?
What,
Have
what are
my-
you
my
fuckers
comments.
doing?
Make
My
comments.
comment.
Come on.
Well, me and Linnea are about to play some Apex.
Some Apex.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're waiting on the cousin to show up.
I see.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we just have, we're missing a squad mate.
I still have to read down the.
Hilarious.
You? Oh yeah.
I haven't touched Apex, and I don't think I might actually end up touching Apex. It
Yes.
is.
I
And
can't
that is
wait.
understandable.
I
Though.
can't wait to show you when I get the Nessie skin. It'll be great.
Oh,
So good.
and the thing is, I want to do the battle pass just for the Nessie skin.
You did?
I want.
No, I said I want to,
Oh, you want to?
but no, broke. Oh, not broke, but not where money needs to go to right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
I want to download the game and then get that Nessie skin, but I don't feel like it's worth my time, money, or effort.
Yeah.
I love
You
my
are
wife so much. I love my wife so much, but I can now draw her, so I will be doing.
Oh
Now
yes!
you can
Oh my
draw
goodness!
her.
Please, thank you so much. You are now a part of the artiste.
I gotta add your
Dang.
tag.
You are a digital artiste,
I am digital artist. Yeah.
baby. They got a digital tablet for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
What type is it? Is it Huey? Is it Huin? Is it Wacom?
It's a Huion. It's a Huion.
I knew it. I knew it was one of those two.
Doug, I almost just said, "Damn, bro, got it right on the fucking money with it." That I was just like, that might feed into his ego a little bit too much. And no, I'm.
Is that one of those big ass ones, or is it like the regular ones?
It's about like
It's about the size of a pen and paper.
yeah,
Like a pad.
yeah. And,
sketch
and
pad.
and it's a Huion, so it's not
Yeah.
digital. It doesn't have like the actual screen, does it?
It's no, sadly not.
Yeah.
Mm.
I do
Hey.
want the big screen one, but I don't have the fucking space, time, or money.
That was the first one that I got
Mm.
to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man,
It was.
it's so weird drawing on it.
It is really weird. I've been trying to get used to it, so I've been tracing like body bases and like building up my muscle memory for that because I'm not the best artist. I am definitely much less skilled compared to the two of you, but I will get there. And now that I've mainly been like not drawing because my argument is I want to be a digital artist more than a traditional.
What?
Yeah,
No, that's stupid.
it is stupid.
What the heck?
I can't convince myself not to draw anymore because I have the means to.
Oh my goodness. And please don't give up on traditional, because I'm just not getting back into it again.
Yeah, I
It's good to do
probably-
both.
Yeah, I probably won't give up on traditional. It's just most of my. Hold on one second. Most of my most of my wants for just art and shit are like I want to send to my friends digitally. I don't have the best phone camera. All this, I can't share my art very well.
I
And so,
understand.
like, with digital, I'll also be able to like draw my D&D characters now. Draw
Yeah.
weapons to send to you
Mhm.
guys and show you, hey, this is what your fucking weapon looks like.
Yeah.
I
I
love
should
that.
start doing that, huh?
Whoa.
Well, yeah.
Like, I'd love to be able to draw like equipment and shit and saying, here, have this, have fun, draw your little D&D parties and your stupid fucking stereotypical ways, you know, and just draw scenes and enjoy myself. Like I'm not the most comfortable with a pen and paper, usually. Probably because I mainly got bullied a lot for drawing.
Aww.
I'm gonna beat their asses.
Yeah. I've also had my sketchbook since middle school, so a lot of my middle school art is in there. And there's a couple pages I absolutely just destroyed because people stole my art book and just wrecked it, and I was just like, fuck. So that's why I didn't draw for like a long time.
Oh, I
have.
want to hurt people.
Yeah, but now I have my digital art tablet, and now the only way that people can do that is if I let them in my room and delete shit off my computer. So I feel more safe with it. And plus, I like the tools because I'm not very good at like, being like light with sketches. And now I can
Mhm.
just sketch and then add another layer and then go over with the line art, blah 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 blah, all that shit.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it for you. I really do.
Yeah. Also, I got customizable buttons, bro. Like, of course I'm gonna fuck with that.
Buttons.
Yeah, I got 12 custom like hard press buttons, and then I think I got like 16 soft buttons at the top that I can also just finagle with it. So I've just got my
All the
undo button
hotkeys.
and all my hotkeys and shit. And I've just been mainly tracing so far, just
Hey,
building up
hey,
the
it
muscle
helps.
memory.
Yes.
It do.
Hey,
Yeah.
and
do.
please, whenever you start feeling comfortable, please do share. I'm always here to encourage.
I will be. It'll probably just start being basis for right now, and then like trace, cause like I'm like, man, I wanna like fucking.
Oh, and I can also send you
Go
my
with-
Pinterest board that I have if you want.
Yeah,
It's like
I've
it's like
also,
the whole thing.
yeah, I've also been collecting my Pinterest board, so I've had a collage of just like tips and tricks and shit, and now I'm just like, because
Okay.
my older siblings like a massive art person. They do
Mhm.
commissions and all this shit, and I love their art. And so like I showed them, and they were just like, "Is that a fucking art tablet?" And I was like, "It might be." And they were just like, "Fuck yes!" and like telling me all this shit and like giving me all these pointers
Here
and
you
stuff.
go.
Thank you, thank you.
You're a different fucking beast. Okay, hold up. No. You guys remember Flip Notes?
Flip notes? Oh fuck yeah!
Dude,
Oh yeah, I never did it
That's-
because
that's a
I
different kind of
wasn't in
fucking
art at the
beast.
time.
That's,
That is a completely
Like-
different beast.
dude, like,
Yeah.
Nintendo was like, yeah, I've been on and off with my Flip Notes. Are you? Dog.
Dog, using flip note is wild.
Wild. Prompt, but wild.
But like,
Alright.
God,
I'm
no
like,
thank you.
how?
Mm.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I can play Osu with my tablet too.
Oh, yeah, you can play
So-
Osu.
So I can use my pen on Osu and shit. And like I'm because I'm fucking with it. Anyways, there's dinner currently for me, so I'm gonna go eat that and then come back if you guys are still here. I know Chris will probably be here.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I'm streaming.
Wife will be here.
Maybe, maybe not. We don't
Maybe,
know.
maybe not. How does it feel to be married, True?
Man,
How
it
is it?
feels great, honestly.
I am. Hell yeah.
I'm loving
Alright.
it.
Good shit, good shit. Anyways, I will be back soon. Also, I got a nice set of dice in my hands right now.
More
Nice.
rocks.
And
More
it's a
to eat?
pure metal set.
Your metal? Oh my god.
It's a metal set. And I'm gonna say this, it's also sharp edge too.
Oh yeah.
So it's crispy metal. I'm gonna say this right now. This D4 is a fucking murder weapon.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
cattle truck.
It is a cow. It is pointed like a fucking knife. If I stepped on that, I'd have to pull it out of my foot and wash the blood off of it, and then go get stitches for the love of God. And even then, it's a fucking triangular wound which doesn't fucking close.
Oof. Is that you, Evie?
Yeah.
Do triangular wounds not close?
They don't close well. That's why triangular bayonets and stuff were banned and shit.
Mm.
Because it is.
And with the
It'd be
way how
extremely
skin
hard to close
works, it won't.
Yeah, it's the way it won't.
It
The
won't.
history and
Yeah.
and the medical professional.
Sorry. Yeah, but I like sutures. What can I say? I like learning sutures.
Yeah.
What can I say? I like deep diving the history of weapons, and bayonets are really interesting. I'm going to go eat dinner now.
Shouldn't
Merry-
it's a fucking war crime.
Merry-
Macamus. Macalistler. You can only use 2 colors at a time with flip notes? Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Man, baby, clip notes were wild. I used to watch them as a kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
You
oh
clip
my-
notes on the DS. Like that's the best way I can describe it. But man, they used to have like all those stick fights, and you could add music to them. Man, they had heat. Man, they had heat. Man, like I'm over here turning on my flip notes to listen to a song so I can beat a fucking boss in a video game. Cause that flip has the exact song that I need to get through it.
You still use Flipnote, Hatino. What?
Now, I don't even have DS. Hell, and I forgot. I thought the whole world forgot about flip notes.
Did a memo. Whoa. Frogs.
You want to do those?
Oh, I'm looking at them. Dude, no, Flipnotes is a different fucking breed, dude.
I remember when I tried to make flip notes, it didn't work. I said, nope, can't do it.
Alright, I'm gonna keep reading then. Reading business.
Mhm.
Alright, I'll be with Ma, and it'll be Ma and me. I left Miranda to partner up with Cove. She nodded firmly. Let's have fun. With Mr. Holden finishing drawing the koi, he went and fetched the volleyball from the berries of the supplies you all brought here. Dude, I completely got derailed from this. I forgot we were doing fucking... Yeah, I checked out. I checked it out. I completely forgot it was volleyball we were playing. And I was on a beach. Sounds like we have all our team set, right? Yes. Good. Now get to your sides. The 4 of you situated yourselves on one side of or the other of the court with your partner. Mr. Holden tossed the ball to Ma.
Do you mind?
Is that him? This is all Nolani's idea. I think it's where she gets first serve. Not serve first, it's first serve. Oh. Dude, I do not need this. Okay. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you mighty well. Woo! My! Let's show him his boss. Go, Jamie. Make them eat sand. You kick the small huff of sand out of your way of the simple Koi, making her laugh. You turn back towards Ma. Don't hold back. Absolutely fucking wreck their ass. Just because you're 40 doesn't mean you're like you're actually 40. All right, let's do this. I wouldn't think of it. With that, Ma got into position, delivered a practice first serve. The game began. In the battle over the volleyball, both teams scored points. How many? How many? How many am I winning by? How many am I winning by? There was a set amount to reach to end things, so it went back and forth for as long as everyone wanted to play. The game went on for quite a while as everyone got into it, especially with the cheers and added commentary. Liz and Cliff made the whole game better with their humor and wit. Ah! The silly goober! From a distance, the jewelry making group would also cheer when they heard shouts coming from the court. On top of that, they would hold up newly made. Dude, I'm gonna play that after. Well, no, I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna play Sea of. I wanted to play Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna do the Gold Horde because they're doing. No, I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. They have an event going on. That's all you need to know. They would hold up newly made piece in the air, and the players would take a breather to applaud the creation. It was until all of you were exhausted from the running, spiking, diving, that a truce was called. We enjoyed every moment of it. The afternoon continued to drift by, but the fun was still going strong. Occasionally, someone would head to the houses to use the bathroom, rest away from the sun a while, or to retrieve something that they needed, but they always came back. The beach was never empty, and there was always a new conversation to take in or another game to join. That was one thing that could bring this beach day to an end, and that was for the day itself to end. Before anyone realized it, the sun began to set over the sea. As that happened, you were taking a break, sitting on a towel with your legs stretched out past and your feet buried in the warm sand. Shortly, you looked up to see your moms approaching. They stopped in front of you and smiled. Hey there, kiddo.
How are you?
How you doing? I'm doing really good. What about you? Oh, wow. Well, peachy. Wonderful. They both sat down, squishing you between them. Ma leaned her head against yours, and Mom started rubbing your back soothingly. Nothing more was said at first, but Ma sighed contently. Mom looked at you wistfully. We're both really proud of you, Jamie.
True.
You grew up to be more than we could ever have hoped. Thank you. You were touched by their words, and your voice came out in a whisper. Mom chuckled and lightly brushed the back of your hair. That's not something you need to thank us for. But still, I wouldn't be here without either of you. Mom wrapped an arm around your middle and squeezed you tight in this side hug. Glancing at Mom, you saw how teary-eyed she became. She sniffled. You stayed there quietly and contentedly watching the sunset with your parents for a while, until Cliff called out to you. He was still walking your direction. We were talking and thinking we're gonna take a walk down the shore. And if you want to come? Automatically, you looked to your moms for what they were thinking. Mom glanced from you to Ma and smiled. That sounds good to me.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that'll be very nice. I'd like to see some stretching to do. Let's go. Thrilled, Cliff threw out a thumbs up and began heading back to the way he came in a light jog. Hey, don't leave us in the dust. Cliff kept going, but flipped around, walking backwards across the sand so he could face you again.
No worries.
Don't worry, we wouldn't leave without you. Alright, we'll catch up. Thank you. Ready to go? Uh-huh. Both of your moms held a hand out to you, checked that you gave them each one, and you all strolled back to the rest of the group. When Lee's was in reach. Oh, we're both muted. It's fine. When Liz was in reach, Ma used her free hand to pull her into Liz. Pull her into. Liz shook her head, her mouth quirked into a smirk, and she didn't resist. Together as a family, you followed behind the others hand in hand. Your feet squished in the wet sand as the waves rolled over them, and you didn't have a single care in the world as more and more stars began to dot the sky. Once the sun had set long out of sight, it was finally time to pack up. The closing of the day and the ever-approaching end of summer seemed to intertwine. It caused a quiet, reflective mood to blanket over the group. On the beach, Terry and Miranda took turns compressing Cove in a hug before moving on to do the same with you. She chuckled, so overjoyed that you got to see them today. I'm sorry we have to go already. My parents are here. Okay. But still, I wish we could help clear this all up. Don't worry. Just don't worry about it. Thanks for coming around today. We'll have anyone here. Oh yeah, I'm super glad we came. I hope we get to do it again sometime. Nodding, you turned your attention to Terry. She wore a large grin on her face and held out a hand for a low high five. You obliged. Okay, yourselves, buddies. After that, they walked away, moving to you and Cove as they went down the shore. Cove waved quietly back into a small smile on his face. He waved too. It was a big wave. He hoped Miranda was right, and there would be another day like this soon. Taking you by surprise, Harry jumped and twisted around. She kept up with Miranda by walking backwards. She kept the mood of your farewell light by shooting finger guns at you and Cove. Pew, pew, pew. Miranda bumped her with a hip and left everyone with a laugh just before they disappeared down the bend. Jamie? Hey, Cove, could you come here? Both of your parents were motioning for you. The two of you went to them. Tons of things ended up at the beach over the course of the day, so there was still so much to pick up. But the parents needed help. With a nod, you got to it, stuffing various things into bags and bundling them up in towels. Once things were ready to go, everyone filled their arms with as much as they could carry. Absolutely no one wanted this to be a back and forth kind of task. The walk back home ended up being mostly quiet. Each person seemed to be feeling the effects of the day. A cool breeze carried you across the sand and onto the road. It was a sigh of relief what felt like the group as a whole when they arrived back to the neighborhood. Baxter carefully placed what he had been carrying on the ground. Thank you so much for helping with that, dear. Oh, thank you for allowing me to join today. You all share with me, helping to carry a bag is the least I can do. Ma nodded, and the others started collecting their things from his pile. Baxter, meanwhile, stepped over to you and Cove. It really was a pleasure getting to know you both this summer. His head tilted towards you, and you see he smiled warmly. Baxter offered you his hand. Yeah. Oh. I'll just shake his hand. It was tough with what you were carrying, but you were able to extend one of your hands a bit. Baxter chuckled and shook it. I think we ended up as good friends. I wholeheartedly agree, Jamie. I enjoyed this so immensely thanks to you. Baxter turns to shake Cove's hand this time. There was a little incredulous. He was a little incredulous. Cove eventually shifted what he was carrying and took Baxter's hand. What the fuck is that word? It wasn't long, but it was a solid handshake. Baxter was clearly pleased. Not sure how much time together, but it was still a nice ride. Well, that's it. I'd happily do it all over again. Bye, Baxter. Yeah. Bye. Baxter nodded and walked a few steps towards his condo. He then stopped and waved. Goodbye. Baxter sauntered away completely and disappeared into inside the condo to return his own things. His time with you and your family and friends ending. He paused for a moment, staring at where he went. But afterwards, he walked over to the rest of the group. Lee and Liz were just going inside your house. You couldn't spot Kyra or Cliff anywhere, but the door to their house was wide open. Mom approached you with an amused look on her face. Seems like you're holding up some holding things. Surprising, you guys had to take a quick inventory of what you were holding. Mom was right. Some of it belonged to the neighbors. You mind dropping off now, please? Can do. Not a problem. Thank you very much. Bob took a few steps towards his house and stopped, waiting for you. Good night, Cove. I'll see you inside, Jamie. Night. You caught up to Cove, and together you went over to his house, walking in the front door. You saw Kyra and Cliff busily unpacking already. Things were scattered on counters, and they were moving around each other, putting their items away. They both lifted their heads when Cove closed the front door. Hey. Nice seeing you again already, Jamie. It's nice seeing you again, Jamie. Her teasing tone brought a light close to your face. You had to soften your arms a little closer. I ended up with things of yours in the beach. Oh, thanks for getting that for us. You can put it here on the coffee table. There's a whole important of the service of what he was referring to, and you immediately left what didn't belong to your family there. Snicker. Okay. Go put his own things down on the floor just at his feet, wading through everything stewed about to reach his parents. Putting your family stuff on the ground for a moment, you dusted your hands off to straighten up. You needed a second of rest and a minute to resituate it all. You went over to where the others were. Kyra opened her arms wide, wanting to hug you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, happily you went to her. She held on tightly. Over the years, you were able to form a good rapture with her, and you were grateful for that. You could feel in her hug how much Kyra had grown to care about you. It brought an affectionate smile to your face. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was a blast. No problem. I had fun too. Kyra eventually released you and patted the tops of your shoulders as a final gesture.
Thank you.
Every time I've gone to come by, it's an absolute joy. Thanks. Things really could have worked out better. Cliff took a step closer to you. Kyra moved aside to let him say goodbye to. He grinned. Thanks for always being such a friendly neighbor. And I just right now, I completely mixed up, whatever. And not just right now, but for as long as I've known you, I always make it easy to put you and your family good people. I truly, really, truly appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jamie. For so much. At that, Cliff reached over and gave you a soft pat on the top of your head. Pat. I was all related to my neighbor. His holding brows forward with emotion. Yours really did touch him. Me too. His holder was staring at you, but his gaze seemed far away. Maybe he was looking back at who you used to be. The 8-year-old he had asked to be his son's new friend. Bye, Jamie. Smiled softly. Bye, Cliff. Then Cove took a step forward. He gestured to his pile of things he had carried into the house. Don't worry about all that. I'll put stuff away in a few minutes. Right. I need to do the same with my family. I figured. Cove walked you to the door and held it open. Taking one last check around that to make sure you had all your things to bring home, you went into the road. He leaned his body against the doorframe, not following you out. So, this is it, huh? Actually, that's not what I meant. His expression twisted and he shook his head a bit, like he was trying to banish the pensive thoughts.
Bye.
I'll just say bye. Bye. I'll see you soon. Your mouth turned to a soft smile and you weren't sure who you were trying to reassure more. As you walked over to your own front door, you stopped. Turning around, you spotted Cove right where you left him. You laughed quietly to yourself. For a small pause, you both stared at each other from across the street. Good night. 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 You shouted across the way to one another. He moved one of his arms in a big wave, so you couldn't miss it. And wait. There we go. I wish I could change the color of the outline. After one more shared nod, you opened the door and went inside, shutting it behind you. A few steps in, you saw your family gathered in the living room. They were still busy unpacking cleaning. You added the things you brought to the pile on the kitchen counter. Mom stood up, rubbing her eyes a bit. She yawned loudly. I'm bushed. How about we finish the rest of these chores tomorrow? Yeah, honestly, it's too late for this. Please and thank you. Mom put her hands on her hips and turned to assess the room. Mom was not who liked to leave a mess about, but she sighed. Alright, I suppose we can make exception to the usual rule. It has been a really long day. Liz grinned contently. It was in no time tipping over to you and hooked you into a side hug. Good night. I hope you have the loveliest of dreams. Oh, That is not what I would say at all to somebody else. That's so funny though. Gotta move. There we go. Bruh. What? Okay. Please smiled widely till it went from ear to ear. That would be fantastic. Wait. That would be a fantastic way to cap off today and start tomorrow.
Hi, Lemon.
I moved her because I noticed she went to bucket. I don't know why he does that.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
I know. I looked because I only saw 2 avatars in my little thingy. I was like, oh, where'd she go? She went to
Oh,
bucket.
okay.
He's fine.
Okay.
Here's to us, Jamie. Tonight, tomorrow, and forever. Oh my right. Yeah. Here's to us. Lee stretched her arms high over her head. She yawned loudly and looked at you with tired eyes. I think that's my cue to go to head to bed. Bye. I think so too. Have fun sharing the room with Liz. We laughed at that and Lee shuffled off towards the guest bedroom. Before we had a chance to do anything else, you could feel the top of your head being tapped. You spun around to see Liz smirking. Nighty night. I'm ready to bed too. It's been a long day and I have a lot to prepare for tomorrow. Exhaling, you automatically started fixing the back of your hair. When Liz didn't immediately walk away, you smiled softly at her. Everything okay? Her gaze moved away, and you knew she had more to say. You waited patiently for Liz to compose her thoughts. It's been a good summer. It's nice to come home again. You nodded, and Liz gave you a teasing nudge as she went by. And amused, you turned and watched her go. Love you, little kiddo. Good night, Liz. Night. Night. You gave her a small wave, but she didn't see it as she was leaving. That doesn't matter to you, because what she said to you was what mattered most, and you planned to take it to heart. When Liz was out of sight, Mom started up the next conversation over her shoulder. Aren't you headed up to bed too? I want to relax first. Desperately, you need some time to decompress and clear your mind. You worried if you went off to bed now would end up staring at the ceiling all night. Okay. I came over too, smirking understandingly, and she put you in a big hug.
Love you.
Alright. You do what you need to. I love you. When you were done hugging Mom pulled you into another hug. Their actions basically handed you off one to another, and you had laughed. You had actions that their actions basically handed you you off to the other, had you laughing jovially. I love you so much. Good night. Mom pulled you in close like a side hug, but she leaned to kiss the side of your head. Good night, kiddo. Sleep tight. Good night, sweetie. Night. After that, your mom's headed off towards the bedroom down the hall. You were about to turn the other direction when you heard Mom's voice. And don't let the bed bugs bite. You heard Ma chuckling as you watched them go with a smile. Time had passed, but you weren't entirely sure how much. Sighing, you sat up on the couch. It was a good rest, and all of your tiredness must have felt quite relaxed. You got up, planned on going to bed when something out the window caught your eye. It better not fucking be Cove, man. Your feet brought you. Oh, is it fireflies? Your feet brought you right in front of the large window spanning the length of your back wall. You stared out the hills behind your house. Something inside told you that this was the kind of night to take a trip out there. You went over to the front door and stepped over the threshold. You gave the living room one last glance over your shoulder. Then you shut the door behind you. Silently, you made your way to the Poppy Hill. With light steps in the dark, you walked across the hills behind your house. Oh my fucking dude. L cringe boy, get out of here. Up ahead at the very top, silhouette beneath the night sky, was a familiar figure already waiting there. It did surprise you in the slightest that Cove had also chosen to visit the spot tonight. Smiling, you wondered just how he always got there first. You even had the advantage of him closer. Then again, or maybe it was only in your mind, but somehow Cove was intrinsically linked with this place. After all these years, it would be weird to scan the horizon and not find him there. as surreal as the shore without the sea. The distance between you was was growing shorter by the second. Hearing the grass and earth crunch underneath your feet, Cove turned. A grin spread over his face as he saw you. He wasn't shocked at your appearance either. You took your place sitting behind him on the crest of the poppy hill, looking over the ocean. Same as you'd always done on countless times since he first arrived. You found him on this very same spot. Jamie. He had officially broken silence, the spell that held you both in place. You looked at him expectantly. Huh? What? There's something I've always kind of wondered about. He cocked his head and gave you a sidelong glance. What did you think about when we first met? I was just a kid you'd never seen before, bawling his eyes out, next to your house. He chuckled, his eyes drifting towards the sea beyond before flicking back to you. The way his gaze pulled back to you made it clear that he was genuinely interested in the topic. Luckily for him, you remember what initially struck you in that moment, as if it had only happened yesterday. Well, I remember noticing your very bright green hair. Cove burst into genuine laughter at your reply. I guess that's her. It did kind of stick out. Sighing a bit, you continued to reminisce about the first meeting. I also remember feeling bad about what was happening. I remember that too. He ran a hand through his hair, and you knew his line of questioning wasn't at an end, even before he spoke again. Do you remember what you thought about me? You know, as a person. Was I annoying or mean or... I didn't think you were very nice. You know, no. First impression of Cove, cringe, but that's not here. So, but we're also like indifferent. So, I didn't think you were very nice. I'll just put nice. I didn't think you were very nice. His eyes widened dolefully. He hung his head like a guilty puppy. I'm sorry. Cove's hand drifted to the scar on his arm, his fingers unconsciously gliding over the mark. He was much less noticeable than it had been when the neon cast had first come off. Shrunken gradually over the years as his body healed, then dwarfed in comparison to his growing body. Still, his finger came back to it without thinking. He was smiling self-consciously, only briefly meeting your eyes. At least that's what makes me feel a little better. The thoughts I had were, well, they weren't any better than what was going through your mind. You didn't like me? No, it definitely wasn't that. Cove lifted his head up, fully committing to meet your eyes fully once more. I remember you that day. Remember it went well. I didn't think I would be able to forget. I can picture the way you looked back then when I first saw you standing right there. I still know the expression on your face when you chose to sit next to me in the grass. He chuckled self-reverously, ripping some monologue. You scared me at first. I figured I'd be alone out there until I had to face my dad again. And then suddenly another kid appeared out of nowhere. I was startled, but I got over that fast. You were a strange person, strange place, but in that moment you knew exactly what I needed. Someone I could talk to freely about what was happening and how it made me feel. And you listened to me. You stayed with me. He sighed, then bit his lip and as he gave a small smile. I was a little bit spoiled growing up. Good luck, continue. He looked off again, seeking clarity for his thoughts in the expanse of the night sky. What I'm trying to say is, when I was younger, I viewed myself basically as the center of the universe. I didn't imagine it wasn't like that. Things didn't simply happen. That would be weird according to my little kid brain. It made far more sense that everything in my life had a specific connection to me somehow, right? He saw an affirmation in you, wavy brows raised as he tried to explain his childlike logic. So at the time, you almost felt unreal. Like you weren't just anyone, some other kid who happened to live in that neighborhood with your whole life that wasn't connected to Cove Holden. Oh, to me, you were there to help me when I was lost. Clove, I hate to break it to you, but I think you're the only one that feels this way. Could have expected all to vanish like a dream. Like, as in, like, I have a special connection to you. I do not. I do not. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know, like, I could have expected all to vanish like a dream when that night was over. I woke up and everything will be the same again. I'll be back in my home, in my bed at home, my real home, with Cove and Lulu and Cringe, with both my parents. The future was something I couldn't picture anymore. I didn't know what school would be like when I went back with the table where I'd eat breakfast the next morning or anything. And if I couldn't imagine it, how could I think of something actually happening? I couldn't grasp my new reality. It was too big for me to hold out all at once. So I never thought I'd see you again. No. I don't, but I'll say it. Oh, I threw up in my mouth. That's gross. Cove's eyes crinkled as he smiled. I'm glad. I still feel a little bit of a baby about it. Cove sighed contently as his voice was the delicate as a flower and the poppies which crowned his hill. He tilted his head up, thoughts lost in the spice clouds above. I wonder how late it is. I guess it doesn't really matter. My dad is fine with me being out here. Shut up, there's so many fucking options. Oh, I'm scared, but I don't feel like telling him. Yeah, you can use your phone. Sure, I could, but I'm probably not gonna. Are you going to lay in the grass now? Well, how'd you know? I could guess Clove. With a chuckle, Cove plopped onto the ground and laid on his back, his usual way of spending time there. He stayed standing. We're different now. We are different people now. You stood by close enough to continue sticking, but you didn't want to get on the ground. Both of you fully settled in to relax on the hill. It just felt like the beginning of one of your nightly outings, when you realized someone speaking over the horizon. Cove spoke up with a disbelieving tone. It really was late. Your neighbor wasn't a stranger to being awake at dawn, however, not like this. He was normally an early sleeper, early riser. This unexpected sunrise practically awed him. The two of you watched on silently as the sun began to light the world. You eyed the so I'm just standing this entire fucking night. Eventually, I guess I'll lay down. He eyed the hill spawning up before you and down below, where the wild hill and nature gave way to civilization. Time to go home. It was a nice night, but we can't stay here forever. Yeah. Oh, bye, Cove. Yeah. Bye, Cove. With a small nod, Cove got to his feet and began to descend down the poppy hill. You watched him go. The world began to fade and blur. You were absolutely ready to get into bed. Before you realized it, that's where you were, comfortable and content, wrapped in your soft blanket after a sleepy stroll. Well, that's good twice. Nope, it didn't. Your eyelids dipped, but you felt good. You were relaxed. Everything that had come before this had reassured you of that. You were confident that when you opened them again, things would be okay. And summer ended. And just as suddenly sleep came, it was over. Constant ringing of your phone had stirred you. Through blurry eyes, you checked on what the news was. There was a lot of it. Morning was gone, and it was squirreling into the afternoon with what came plenty of interest in your upcoming plans. Moms, Liz, and Lee wanted to go into town at some point. Derek was hoping to catch a call again. Some catching up was cut kind of short last time. Plus, Terry and Miranda had both gone crazy in the group chat, sharing various texts and images to your amusement. There's always something going on, it seemed. But family friends were waiting. More memories could be made, so you pulled yourself up out of bed to meet them. Like, life takes another step forward. I did it! We did it! We did it, everybody! Oh my god, we did it! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, we fucking did it! Oh my god! This is beautiful. I'm gonna listen to this.
And I hear the birds all sing their songs. I wanna sing along, and like the ocean flows, I'll see where I can go. Winter, spring, summer, fall, I've seen them change, I've felt them all. No matter how the seasons change, I love the sun, the snow, the rain. My life will change. And the sun shines brightly in the sky.
Loving this music, by the way. This is fucking awesome.
And I feel the heat, I feel the sand beneath my
Oh, it's not popping up. Your emoticons aren't working. You fool! You fucking fool! Oh my god, it's not working. Hold up, hold up.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, I've seen them change, I felt them all. No matter
They're not working. Mine are though.
I got.
Oh, hi, Lemon.
I'm back. I got banished to the milk bucket. I always get banished to the milk.
You did. Just before you got back, I had to put you in twice.
You had to put me in twice?
I
You had to
did.
put me in twice? What? Damn.
I finished my visual novel.
Nice.
Great news.
Yeah, true. He was not fucking joking when he said he had a collection. Goddamn. This shit is more in depth than me.
I haven't
than
even
mine.
gotten to look at it because I forgot my. If I deleted my Pinterest account or not. So I haven't used that bitch in like 3 years, and I was like, oh, my bad. But no,
Remember.
the song rips. Hold on. Can I skip it? I can skip the supporters. Oh, I'm sorry. You been playing? Yeah, dude. That was fucking fun. In between.
Yeah, well-
Oh, there's more. Hold on, there's more in that blog.
Hmm?
No. Oh no, this is. What
How
up?
many hours was 16.4?
Does it just go again? Oh. Wait. Wait, there's step 4? It said I reached the end of the game. What? 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 It. No, hold up. Let me.
This is getting baited so hard.
let me
Chris
press
is
ready.
like, Chris is lost.
Oh my
I
god.
haven't changed.
This is the epilogue.
Yeah.
Uh,
We were a big legitimate year ago.
I'm tired though. Okay, and so your days growing up in the loving cradle of Sunset Bird came to an end. In the years that passed since graduation, you moved out of your childhood home and made your own way in the world. I lived alone. I live with a pet. No, I live with pets. Oh, dude, no. Okay, I don't care. I live with pets. And you worked in a fine company. This is my own indie art. Your family members went through the same kinds of leaps into independence. Dee and Liz both eventually earned degrees and started fantastic careers in new towns. But your moms and co-father still lived in the same street they had for all those years before. It was comforting to you that there were still some things that remained in the old neighborhood. And despite these ever-changing realities of your adult lives, your friends were still your friends. Though of course, things weren't exactly the same for them either. Very recently, Terry became out as a man and switched the spelling of his name to use Y instead of an I. He has to confess his love for Miranda! Oh! Oh wait. The music is too loud. The music is too loud. Oh my fucking rat! They moved into together recently in the city out past Sunset Bird. Wow, dude, so great. Hold up. Eric was as busy as always, but doing well. He always made an effort to keep in touch, and you never even saw each other in person occasionally. One person who did disappear into the shuffle of memories inside your mind was Baxter. Aww. After his vacation in Sunset Bird one year, he was just gone. That was the loss you felt. He had become someone you considered a friend during those days. I mean, he's and then there's what became of the sad little boy grew up with Cole Holden. Your relationship, or lack thereof, remained consistent. It was always a connected families who kept you informed of each other's business. Generally, if you didn't speak directly, since you go away from the street that had held you nearby for so long.
Chris is being dyslexic.
I mean, always. Dude,
that's fair.
always. He truly thrived in his continued efforts of cultivating loving and supportive relationships with his family and friends. His personality had changed, becoming more open than ever before. Are we talking about the same fucking stream already knew? Did I know? No, wasn't. I mean,
Dream already knew. I already knew.
yeah, no. I'm just a little guy. Okay, Cove is not a warm and inviting, considerate man. He is a bitch. Put it out there. Okay, Cove was a warm, inviting, considerate man who took the lessons he'd learned over the years to treat the people around him with patience and understanding. When Cove eventually developed a picture of the future he wanted to have as an adult, it made perfect sense that you based on his interests. Cove was cringe man. Cove had a 2-year degree. With that, he began working full-time at Orca, helping educate the public on ocean conservation and participating in shore restoration efforts. As an adult, Cove was able to recognize and having diagnosed that he was on the autism spectrum. Could have fucking called it. I mean, dude. Dude.
Most of the characters in that game are autistic.
And queer, let's not forget.
And queer. Well, yeah, it's a faggot game. Faggots on faggots, bro. Hello?
You can't say no, dude. You're gonna be banned on Twitch.
Shit, I forgot TOS. My bad. To the Twitch employee watching, I am a trans lesbian, please.
But report this stranger to
Oh my god. I forgot about TOS, my bad.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny though.
That is so funny.
Take them down. Anyway.
Oh, it's so funny.
It was something that he hadn't been noticed by his doctor as a child, but he was still the same Cove he always knew to you. And he was just glad to understand himself better. Dude, the whole life continued its own steady beat forward, and you all went down the fancy roads. My Twitch, that's them right there. It was just strange and wonderful. Let's see what the sentence. Okay. But no matter how old you got, how far you roamed, or how long you were away, the home you had in Sunset Bird still called you back eventually. No, dude. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do this next time. I did not realize there was just another. Like, okay. Yep. Oh. Bye, stream. Have a good afternoon, morning, night. Remember, Mark. You're clipping. Please do. Please do. Please. So fucking do. Alright. Bye, everybody.